It works so well, but oh, my heart. That's such a rough scene. If we're gonna be dealing with the Black Cat pirates, then I think my little girl should watch as well. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jose, and today we are continuing One Piece. It's time for episode 11 and 12. Last time we started up a new story arc with an introduction to Usopp, the liar. And of course, Miss Kaya and Klahadore as well. It was still a bit introductory last time, but we already got a little bit of Klahadore's plan. He is trying to peacefully take over Kaya's wealth. We better get straight into it. Let's go. I've got my tea ready. So let's start episode 11 of One Piece. Oh, and of course, Luffy is dead. Luffy fell off a cliff and died. Nah, he's fine. The music's so dramatic. Expose the plot. Pirate butler Captain Kuro.
キャプテンクロ。キャプテン遅いな。
ルフィも遅い。なんだ、ルフィは一緒じゃなかったのか?
So if he says Luffy is dead, is Zoro gonna believe it? He doesn't even tell them?
まだ怒ってんのかしら。お父さんバカにされたこと。
He believes Luffy to be dead, right? He doesn't even tell them?
おい、その海岸へはどう行けばいい?
なんかさ、事件の匂いがしない？海岸で何かあったな。ウソップ海賊団出動かな。
わかったからどう行きゃいいんだ。
Wait, is this the start of Zoro running around the island like 15 times? Or was it Luffy who was running around the island?
海賊団攻めてくるぞー。明日の朝、この村に海賊が攻めてくるんだ。みんな逃げろー。みんな。違うよ、違うんだ。今回は本当なんだ。
Technically, if they start chasing him, can't he just like lead them away? And that way, when the pirates attack, there's no one home because they're all too busy chasing Usopp? Then they don't need to believe him.
あんたがお屋敷のクラハドールさんくらい誠実なら信じるけどね。
Ah, showing a little that they trust him more than
あいつがどう騒ごうと無駄なことだ。
That's
明
gotta
日の
hurt.
朝だジャンゴ。夜明けとともに村を襲え。
畜生、あいつが俺を無視したのがどうせみんな信じちゃくれないって意味だったのか。
It's gotta hurt that the guy who moved in 3 years ago is trusted more than you are.
バッチリ。ごめんね。隣町まで走らせて。
Oh, what's this guy's name again? Is it... Wait, isn't it Mary or something?
プレゼントですね。
明日はね、クラハドールがこの屋敷に来てちょうど3年目なの。
She's so nice.
今度こそ本当なんだ。
今度こそとっ捕まえてやる。おい、逃がすな。
That's gotta hurt though.
ここ結構脆いわね。
ナミ、落ちんなよ。
見て、あれ。
Oh boy.
いた、麦わらのお兄ちゃんだ。お尻だ。どうしてこんなことに落ちたんだ。イチコロだ。
Well, you see, he fell asleep. And is still asleep.
静かに。こいつ。
Pretty easy to wake him up.
ウソップさん。
Oh, I don't like what's coming.
逃げるんだ、カヤ。殺されるぞ。
どうしたの？
お前は騙されてたんだ。あの羊は海賊だったんだ。
ちょっと待って。何の冗談？
And it's more personal to her as well.
何言ってるの？ウソップさん。
明日の夜明けには仲間の海賊たちが押し寄せてお前を殺すって言ってた。
さっきは確かに言い過ぎたわ。だからってそんな嘘。ウソップさんらしくない。
本当なんだ。
That's such a rough scene. It is very interesting to see the difference between the villagers and Kaya, though. Because obviously, for Kaya, it's harder to accept than for the villagers. I mean, the guy's taken care of her for 3 years. And the villagers just know him as the butler, but they already think he's more trustworthy than Usopp is, which, that's gotta be rough. But Kaya is closer to him, but she has also more trouble. Well, she wants to believe him, I think. As in, she does not want to think that he would lie like that. The way she's saying, like, a lie like this, that's not like you. She sees that the reasons he was lying is to bring, like, joy and give the villagers, well, like I said, give the villagers their morning workout. And, well, at least for in her case, to cheer her up. So, to think of something that would hurt her like that, that's not like him. She doesn't believe Klahadore is a villain. But she also doesn't want to think that Usopp is lying like that. It's harder for her to accept the truth, but it's also harder for her to accept that Usopp is lying like this. I mean, I know he isn't, but... Oh, very emotional. That scene makes me very sad.
そう言ってた。間違いない。
それでなんでお前ここで寝てたんだよ。
それがな、俺は崖の上にいたと思うんだよな。なんでやっぱりクラハドール悪党だ。
Oh yeah, he doesn't know, of course.
やばい。
どうした？
ああ、食料を早く買い込まないと肉屋も逃げちまう。
そういう問題じゃねえだろ。
Gotta keep your priorities straight.
よし。俺が5歳の時のことなんだけどさ、南の海に住む巨大な金魚と戦った時の話だ。
金魚？金魚と戦ったの？嘘みたい。
な、嘘みたいな話だろ。けど本当のことだよ。で、いや、金魚は尻に火がついてびっくりしちまったらしくてさ。
大変。
まあ考えてみりゃ無理もね。もう少しで焼き。
This is something that anime does more often, and it works very well. That shot of Usopp just while the story of the goldfish is still going on, you just see the shot of his heartbroken face. That's just them showing like how it used to be and how it is now. It works so well, but oh, my heart.
私好きだった。あなたのつく嘘が大好きだったのに。どうしてそんなこと言うの？
違うんだ。俺は別にクラハドールに仕返ししようなんて。
It's so painful.
お嬢様、どうかなさいましたか？
Damn, coming out with a gun?
逃げるんだ、カヤ！とにかく俺を信じろ。この村から逃げるんだ。あの羊が帰ってくる前に。
He's very good.
明日になれば全部真実がわかる。とにかく今は逃げろ。言うことを聞いてくれ。なんか。お嬢様から離れろ。ヤツを捕まえてください。お嬢様に乱暴を働いたんだ。なんてひでえな。
And she jumped in front of it. Well, now they're not just following him to shut him up. Now they're following him to fucking beat his ass. Like the other guy was ready to shoot him. Yeah, this is an emotional episode. It's rough because it's hard to blame Kaya or the villagers, honestly. Though I do think, is his name Mary? I'm gonna call him Mary. Mary was fast at pulling out the gun, but it's hard to be mad at them. Because, yeah, he has been making up bullshit stories every day for the past 3 years, or was it 3 years? I don't know how long he's been making up stories, but he's been making up stories for a long time. Let's just keep it at that. But still, it's very heartbreaking. And when she hit him, you could see the animation is so beautiful. They draw the facial expressions very well. Because even with very simple animation, he had fucking heartbreak in his eyes. Captain Kuro and his pirates. They love cat ears. Just looking at the design of the ship, there's obviously a lot of black details on it, but I'm trying to see if it has like cat shapes. But it doesn't seem to be.
俺はウソップ。勇敢なる海の戦士だ。最近
He keeps thinking back to the first time.
出る話をしてやるよ。
大きなお世話です。帰ってください。人を呼びますよ。
まあ気にすんなって。俺はおせっかいなんだ。
Trying to put on a happy face.
よう、お前らか。
海賊たちのことを早くみんなに話しましょう。
みんなに話す。
最低。
Yeah, I tried that.
いつもの嘘に決まってんだろ。あの羊の野郎ムカつくんで海賊にしてやろうと思ったんだよ。
そうか、麦わらのお兄ちゃんもキャプテンの差し金か。
俺ちょっとキャプテンを軽蔑するよ。
俺も僕もだ。いくらあの羊が嫌なやつでもキャプテンは人を傷つけるような嘘を絶対つかない男だと思ってた。僕たち本当にキャプテンを尊敬してたのに。
I mean, that's also what Kaya said, basically. Kaya, well, he didn't say he was lying to her, but she was basically saying, like, I thought better of you. I knew you told stories, but not like this. And now he's just like, well, they're not gonna believe me anyway, so might as well embrace this. He even hit, like, the bullet wound on his arm. And they immediately go like, well, didn't expect you to lie about that. They do switch it up fast on him, though.
なぜあんなこと言った？
俺は嘘つきだからよ。
海賊は本当に来ちゃうんでしょ？
ああ、間違いなくやってくる。でもみんな嘘だと思ってる。明日もまたいつも通り平和な一日が来ると思ってるんだ。だから俺は海岸で海賊どもを迎え撃ちこの件を嘘にする。ここは俺の村だ。俺はこの村が大好きだ。
Is that also why he told the other three, the kids that? Or did he just make this plan now? Now that I think about it, it does make sense that he he already had this plan that he told them that, because then they would also just believe that they were safe and not have to worry about it. It's rough though, because it's obviously right now feels like it's his only solution, but costs him his friendship with the kids, costs him Kaya, costs him even more standing with the village.
とんだお人よしだぜ。子分まで突き放して一人出陣とは。
言っとくけど
pushing your henchmen
海
away.
賊どもの宝は私のものよ。
よし俺たちも加勢する。
俺が怖がってるんだと。大勢いようがなんだろうが俺は平気だ。なぜなら俺は勇敢なる海の戦士キャプテンウソップだからだ。
Yeah, of course you are. Not scared at all.
笑ってやしねえだろ。立派だと思うから手を貸すんだ。
同情なんかで命かけるか。
As if we'd risk our lives out of sympathy. I don't know, I feel like... Why do I feel like Luffy would do that? That was episode 11. Bit of an emotional one. Oh, the whole... Well, I don't know what else to call it besides a breakup scene with Kaya and Usopp. That was a hard watch. Yeah, it was very emotional, but very, very well done. The animation is very nice, by the way. It's very it looks beautiful. The whole like the orange lit scene when he's sending the little guys, the kids away, and it's very nice. But yeah, it's I said it last time. It's the boy who cried wolf. So when there's actually a wolf around, no one believes him. But I do like that the way they're going is like, okay, so no one's gonna believe you. They're all thinking it's gonna be a calm, easy morning. Let's make it that way and stop the pirates. Though, yeah, it does cost him his relationship with the kids and Kaya, but like he said, at the very least, he wants to protect them. It's his village, you know? But it still sucks that is the only solution he has right now. So let's just go straight into episode 12. Clash with the Black Cat's pirates. Great battle on the slope. Well, that's promising.
いいか、奴らは夜明けとともにこの海岸から攻めてくる。だがこっから村に入るルートはこの坂道一本だけだ。あとは絶壁。容易には入ってこれない。つまりこの坂道を死守できれば村が襲われることはねえってことさ。
そうか、簡単だな。
お前ら何ができる？
切る。
伸びる。熱せぬ。
俺は隠れる。
お前は戦えよ。冗談じゃないか、お金だ。
At the very least, they're keeping him to his word, making sure he doesn't lose heart.
あのウソップという若者にも困ったものだ。
ええ、よりにもよってあなたが海賊だと言い出すんですから考えもしない嘘ですよ。
I don't know why, but Mary, his voice sounds familiar
こ
to
れ
me.
は
ああ、それはお嬢様からあなたへのプレゼントのようです。あなたの今のメガネはよくずれるようなのでお嬢様が特注なさったんですよ。
Seems to slip often, and he keeps pushing them up.
記念日というなら確かに明日は記念日だ。
え？
Letting the evil slip through.
こんな夜は胸が高鳴るというか血が騒ぐというか。
I just got a memory from when I watched this last time. I kind of assumed there was gonna be this... Not redemption. I didn't think it was gonna be redemption or anything. But at the very least, I thought it was gonna be a little emotional struggle for him. Having to choose between, like, following his plan, but then with the present being reminded of, like, the 3 years he spent with Kaya, and maybe feeling a little remorse over it. I will say, I did not think he was gonna not follow his plan, but I thought that they would make it, like, this... Maybe this sort of inner turmoil for him. I was quite shocked when he smashed that. It's a nice twist. Also, I understand the drama of a thrilling night right before you're gonna execute your master plan. I mean, we all know that. But if you kept the mask on a little bit longer...
もう芝居を続ける意味はあるまい。 あと数時間でどうせ事故は起きるのだから。
There they are.
実に長かったよ、3年間は。
王女様、逃げて。
Should have put on nails. Poor Mary. If his name is not Mary, well, I don't remember what his name is, so. I'm saying it's Mary because the ship is called the Going Mary, right? I'm gonna be so embarrassed if I'm wrong. They animated the blood on the blade still. Damn. I'm wondering why he doesn't kill her. Is it just because he feels like he needs to wait for the actual attack? Oh, it's because he needs to wait for Django. Ugh, I totally forgot. He needs to wait for Django to hypnotize her so she can rewrite her will.
あやろう。おはようってのは朝日とともに言うのが俺のポリシーだ。
なんか機嫌悪いぞ。寝起きだからな。
After probably putting himself back to sleep again. Got a show of his moves.
おはようってさっきの言葉と全然違うぞ。
バカ野郎、船長の機嫌が良くなったんだよ。それだけさ。
そうか。
紛らわしいことしてんじゃねえ。
I'm just not gonna comment.
よし、完璧だ。
Oh,
これで奴らはもうこの坂道を登れない。
I
ここに敷き詰められた大量の油に
just
よって
got a
な。
memory of something that happens here. Yeah, yep, it's gonna work very well. It's gonna be very slippery.
そりゃそうだ。俺はチョコ材とパチンコの腕にかけては絶対の自信を持ってる。
Usopp is quite sly, very cunning. It's very useful to have someone like that. I like the wind, the way they animate the wind. Oh, they're claws! That's what the black things were. That's very cute. Wait, actually. If we're gonna be dealing with the Black Cat pirates, then I think my little girl should watch as well. She's been wanting to cuddle all day, and now that I'm giving her the chance. Come on, we're watching a show with Black Cat pirates, so it's perfect for you, because you're also a little sneaky, mischievous little cat. And there she goes. Proper guest for the episode about the Black Cat pirates. Let's continue.
こねえな、こんなに空明るくなってんのによ。どうしちまったんだ？
They're on the wrong shore, right?
やっぱり聞こえるわ。
そういえば
おい、どうした？
北にもここと同じ場所がある。まさか
海岸間違えたのか？もしかして。
だってよ、あいつらこっちの海岸で見返してたからてっきり。
I mean, I do get Usopp's logic here. Why would they have their secret meeting on this shore if the ship is at the other shore? It does explain why Django had to actually walk through the entire village, because he had to get from one shore to the other to meet Kuro, but it works out in the favor of the pirates here, because Usopp assumed wrong, but it would have been so much smarter if they had had their meeting on the other shore, because then no one would have seen Django. Yeah, obviously the butler still would have had to go there, but that's not that weird. Well, Django is standing out a lot. I think he could have been smarter about this.
まずい！北の海岸って言ったら私たちの船がある場所だ。宝が取られちゃう。
せっかくの油作戦が台無しで。
Don't worry, it's not for nothing. Like I said. I mean, we need some way to keep Zoro out of the fight.
絶対入らせねえ。しかしルフィの足速い。もう姿は見えねえ。北へまっすぐ、北へまっすぐ、北へまっすぐ。
誰かいるぞ。てめえよ。
Gotta say, impressive. Very impressive. To arrive there within 3 minutes, completely out of breath, and then hit like 6 pirates while they haven't seen you yet?
なんだ、俺が一番乗りか。あいつ俺より先に突っ走ってたはずなのに。
Yeah, but Luffy is an idiot, so... Although now Usopp actually has to prove himself a little bit more. Actually show that he is brave enough to stand up to the pirates.
村に出ちまったぞ。おかしいな。来たって言うから寒そうな方角に走ってきたのに。
I love the juxtaposition between like Zoro goofily running up the hill, Luffy with the little clowny music in the background, running the wrong direction. Bam! Usopp. Drama. Standing alone in front of the feared Black Cat pirates. There's a little bit of a vibe difference there.
忠告だ。今のうちに引き返せ。さもないと1億人の俺の部下どもがお前らを。
You should have learned this already. Too much.
何 ?1 億
Of course Django also believes it. Django and Luffy has got a lot in common.
400よりいや500万ベリーはありそうです。
何
500万ベリー。
Well, they're screwed now.
それは俺の宝だ。だがやる。
何宝をくれる。
そうだ。その宝に免じてここは一つ引き返してください。
バカか。俺たちは海賊だぞ。
Exactly.
この宝は当然いただくに決まってんだろう。
But
だがそれで俺たちが引き返す理由になるか。
the pirates, they'll just take it without listening to the deal. But it was quick thinking.
ワン、ツー、じゃあ。
バカなこと言ってんじゃないわよ。
Sorry, I thought Nami was gonna get mad at the pirates, but obviously she's mad at Usopp for even daring to suggest that the treasure is his and for trying to give it away. Should have realized that that was higher on our priority list to attack right now.
その船の宝は私のよ。1ベリーたりともあげないわ。しっかり持ってなさい。今取り返してあげるから。いいじゃねえか。何勝手にあげてんのよ、私の宝を。実は催眠術師なのよ。
催眠。
Had he not figured that out yet? That's how Luffy fell asleep. He was right there.
あんな大軍相手にできるわけないでしょ。私は弱いのよ。
Now she's not.
嘘つくんならもっとリアリティのあるやつにしろ。
あんたに言われたくないわよ。
This entire, like, I can't really say anything about it. Every time I want to say something, the other character says it. I feel like that entire fight was just me wanting to say something and then the other character jumping in. Maybe I'm just really good at reading the characters, or I'm just a lot like Nami and Usopp. Poor Zoro. Looks so goofy. Oh my god, Luffy. Zoro at the very least knows he's lost.
やるじゃない。その調子で頑張ってね。私はひとまず休戦するから。
まだ戦ってねえのにかい。どうした。
後ろにも巻き菱が。
邪魔だ。
How did that happen? Oof. That's gotta hurt. That looked quite painful.
キャプテンクロが待ってる。
この 坂道お前たちを通すわけにはいかねえ。俺はいつも通り嘘ついただけなんだから。村ではいつも通りの一日が始まるんだ。だから絶対行かせねえ。それ銀だまれ。
Good job, Nami, stepping in to help him.
これはキャプテンクロの計画だということを忘れたか。計画を乱すようなことがあったら俺たちは全員殺されちまうんだぞ。分かってんのかバカ野郎ども。
Yeah, they're very scared of him. Even though it obviously did not stop anyone, really like that we get to see a bit of Usopp's determination to help his village and to make sure that everything stays peaceful. He got hit on the head really hard. Luffy's not there, Zoro's not there. His plan failed, they're stuck there. But he's refusing to let them pass, and he's still trying to grab at least one by the ankles. Still trying to stop them.
この村が大好きだ。守りたいんだ。
Who arrived?
なんですかジャンゴ船長。この村にあんなのがいるなんて聞いてます。
It's the boys.
やっと来た。
なんだ今の手応えのねえのは。
Ooh, those unchallenging guys.
ナミ、てめえよくも俺を足毛にしやがったな。
ウソップこの野郎。だってどっちかちゃんと言ってけ。
They're the same as Oh,
遅
that's
い。
dramatic.
あの野郎ども、俺の予定を狂わせたやつがどうなるかは百も承知のはずだぞ。
Oh, the scratch marks. Let me go back. Oh, that's cool. Like the long marks. Really nice detail.
皆殺しだ。
He is quite intimidating.
なんで海岸の方にこんな朝早くから。
Yes, Onion, why is he doing that? Oh, there it is. That's the end of episode 12. I do gotta say, these episodes, I feel most One Piece episodes have a degree of a mix between very goofy and very serious. Because the characters are usually quite goofy, but there's a lot of serious themes. I do think these episodes lean towards goofy a little bit more. Oh, she's escaping. No. The episode's done, so she doesn't want to sit on my lap anymore. Now I feel like these episodes with the Usopp story, there's some serious themes. I mean, the episode 11 has the really emotional moments with Kaya and with the villagers and him sending away the kids. Some pretty emotional and serious moments, but at the same time, in the episode right after, we just have moments like in the end, Nami going after Usopp for daring to give away her treasure, Zoro and Luffy both arriving late and just being there for the other two, not really for the pirates. Zoro being angry at Nami, Luffy being angry at Usopp. At the same time, the less seriousness of these episodes does fit Usopp very well. They're very in theme with Usopp's character, I think. I'm looking forward to the next few episodes, I think. I think these are still, well, I have to say, episode 11 is very nice. But I do think this was more the build-up towards the big fights we're gonna get. I do always like the big fighting moments, and I think we're gonna get there pretty soon. Hopefully the next episodes. I don't know how, well, I mean, it's One Piece, obviously the pacing is not going to be very fast, but we'll see when we get there. If you want to see more like this, make sure you like, subscribe. I'm going to be posting One Piece once or twice a week, depending on how much time I have. And if you have ideas for other anime to watch, let me know. Currently, I'm gonna stick to One Piece, but once I have a little bit more time, I might be able to start up a second anime. I have seen a couple already, but we can see what people like. Looking forward to the next episode. Bye.